Hello, you're watching ERi-TV and welcome to English News Broadcast. Let's begin with the local news. Seminar aimed at developing the capacity of the youth has been organized in Dubara subzone on the 22nd and 23rd of April. The seminar that was attended by 30 representatives of the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students from all the administrative areas in the subzone included the role of the youth in development programs, basic management of resources and time, significance of preservation of culture, societal values and traditions, as well as other issues related to youth. Stating that free and sovereign Eritrea is the result of the struggle and sacrifice of the youth, Mr. Wengel Teklahimanot, Administrator of the subzone, called on the youth to develop common understanding and reinforce participation and contribution in the implementation of the charted out development programs. The newly constructed schools in the administrative areas of Rabah Lal and Rabah Tahat Adobha subzone are providing commendable educational service to students. The report was made by Mr. Abubakar Ali, head of the educational facilities in the subzone. Mr. Abubakar said the construction of the schools has created satisfaction to the residents of the administrative areas for their children and are getting educational service in their backyards, stating that the government and people in the subzone have been exerting strong effort to ensure access and expansion of educational services in the subzone. Mr. Abubakar said that since the schools are partially boarding schools, we have significant contribution in the development of teaching and learning process. He also called to the public to make proper use of the educational facilities put in place in their areas and send their children to school. There are 6 schools in Adobha subzone ranging from kindergartens to secondary schools providing educational service to about 695 students. Residents of Agra administrative area Nafa subzone are involving in the construction of a micro dam in their areas. Stating that they have been encountering acute water crisis, the residents said that the micro dam is being constructed with a view to alleviate potable water crisis both for humans and livestock. The construction of the micro dam has reached near completion. In related news, farmers in Rahai Agra administrative area have been conducting extensive environmental redressing activity, thus yielding encouraging results. Speaking to Arena, Mr. Mohammed Saleh Mohammed Ali, head of agriculture in the Nafa subzone, said that effective micro dam and water diversion schemes renovation activities have been exerted in the subzone. Now back with international news after a short break. Welcome back. The European Union has launched legal action against AstraZeneca over the pharmaceutical giant's alleged failure to respect its contract for the supply of COVID-19 vaccines to the bloc. Move follows months of rows between Brussels and the British-Swedish company over troubled delivery of vaccine doses. The British-Swedish company's vaccine was envisaged as a central part of Europe's mass immunization campaign and a key player in the global strategy to get coronavirus vaccine to poorer countries because it's cheaper and easier to use than shots produced by Pfizer, BioNTech, and Moderna. European Commission spokesman Stephanie de Kersmacher said the move to pursue legal action against AstraZeneca was launched last Friday on the basis of breaches of the advance purchase agreement. He said that some terms of the contract have not been respected and that the company has not been in a position to come up with a reliable strategy to ensure a timely delivery of doses. The United States will give $310 million in humanitarian relief to Central America, this according to U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris during a virtual meeting with Guatemalan President Angelido Guimarte. The move comes as the region looks to address a wave of migration north. Harris, who is leading President Joe Biden's efforts to address the influx of migrants from Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador across Mexico to the U.S. border, had a virtual meeting with Guatemala yesterday. She plans to visit Central America in June. A statement from her office says the two governments will also coordinate law enforcement efforts to tackle criminal organizations whose activities help drive migration, as well as open migrant resource centers to establish safe, legal migration. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan says strictest measures yet are necessary to avoid heavy costs in the near future. Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has announced that Turks will be required to stay mostly at home under a nationwide full lockdown starting on Thursday, lasting until May 17 to curb a surge in coronavirus infections and death. Turkey lodged more than 37,000 new COVID-19 infections and more than 300 deaths in the last 24 hours. Health Ministry data showed sharply down from mid-April, still the world's fourth highest number of cases. Announcing the new measures after a cabinet meeting, Erdogan said all intercity travel would require official approval, all schools would shut and move lessons online, and a strict capacity limit will be imposed for users of public transport. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.